Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. We are here for EFL Championship Game Week 23 preview. It was Boxing Day football, and yeah, we are here to preview it. I say we, as I'm joined by the one, the only, Harry. Yes, Harry.
Yes, hello. Thanks for having me on as always. And first of all, Merry Christmas to you, and Merry Christmas to all the viewers. And yeah,
Mm.
I quite like the festive period of football. It's got a load of games, so yeah, excited to be predictive
Mm.
them today.
Yeah, no, like you said, Merry Christmas to you too, and to all the viewers. I will put out something later today around that. So, yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone, and yeah, it keeps you busy. It keeps you entertained over the holiday season, the football. That's for sure. So, yeah, but let's get started then with um first, looking at what happened in the previous round of fixtures, round 22, game week 22. Uh, we'll start off with Luton against Derby. And Derby dominated this game for probably dominated the second half. First half 50-50, no. But Derby dominated the second half for probably to the 89th minute. So good 44 minutes. They dominated Derby and then just collapse. Pele Radek with a strike, took a deflection, went in, and then Morris is strike, also deflection, but just change. And the big change was Cody Woodrow, who came on and made a big difference in terms of the attacking prowess and them being able to attack um, and get balls into the box. And he was the one. Both the goals he put the balls into those dangerous areas, which led to the goal. So great one for Luton last minute. And I was thinking 2-1 Luton because it would be 1-1 and then Luton get a late equaliser. Sorry, late winner. This time it was too late, a late equaliser and a late winner. So hats off to Luton for that. Um, yeah, in terms of how I done pretty well this week. With predictions, 5 games I got spot on. So 15, and then 4 games I got 1 point. So 19 points this week. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 19 points this week, and that has pushed me very close in terms of the leaderboard wise as well. Because I was about 15 or so behind. Yeah, well, 15 points or so behind him, and now I've gotten that close the gap to 4 points. A massive round for me in terms of predictions. So yeah, Hull Swansea 2-1, got that spot on. Hull look refreshed almost a bit. What do you make of Hull? And then the next game.
Yeah, I think the manager Ruben Salas has had a, a massive impact on the squad. You know, they had Tim Bolter since the start of the season. He didn't really work out. And the fans started to lose faith with him very quickly. And yeah, I think it's probably the right time to let him go. And yeah, I think Ruben Salas is a decent manager. People will remember him for his little stint he had with Southampton in back end of their relegation season, and then he went to Reading and did a very good job there in League One. So yeah, that's what earned him his move to Hull, and yeah, it's going pretty well so far. I think he's having a good managerial bounce. I think he was unlucky to lose the game before that away to Coventry. So yeah, I think he got a point at home to Watford. It's 4 points out of the last 3 games. It's not a bad return for Hull, and they're out of relegation zone now. Um, it just goes to show, if you can string a few results together, you can climb up the league, or vice versa. If you go on a bit of a loser run, you could fall down a lot of places. So for Hull, I think it's just a case of just trying to stay consistent, and it probably will be a bit of an underwhelming season for them, considering where they finished last year. I know Liam Rossinho got sacked for finishing just outside the playoffs, but I think in the long term, Ruben Sanchez is going to be a good match for them. So yeah, I think it's all looking very good for Hull so far.
Mm. No, it definitely is working well so far for Hull City. Still don't think they should have sacked the Liam Rosten there, but
No,
they do what they want. So yeah, but then the next one was a surprise result: Portsmouth beating Coventry. That's the first surprise, and then that scoreline 4-1. You're thinking Lampard, Portsmouth. I believe what Portsmouth just got slapped the previous game, and then they beat Coventry, and I'm confused. I went 1-1 draw, 4-1 Portsmouth. Fair play to Portsmouth. Just well done, man.
yeah, honestly, fair play. I didn't see that result coming either. It's a bit of a rude awakening for Coventry and Frank Lampard. But Portsmouth do well at home, and that's what's going to keep them up for me. I reckon they're a good home for them.
No, definitely. Um, Sheffield Wednesday beat Stoke City convincingly. Again, I probably should have called that result, but I went with a draw. I thought Stoke draw specialist. Maybe they can get to a draw. And Sheffield Wednesday again, very good home record, just showing.
Yeah, which Sheffield Wednesday doing very well at the moment. They're on a decent little run at the moment, I think. So they won the in their last 5-6 games, which is not bad going for them.
Mm. Burnley, Watford. Burnley got a 2-1 called it. And yeah, Burnley. It was a meme I saw because Vincent Company had the same amount of points as uh, Scott Parker has now with Burnley, the exact same. But the what Vincent Company is praised as this Euro. Oh, well, Scott Parker is almost this I don't like you type thing. So yeah, well, they have the same amount of points. So yeah, but the league is very tight, man, very tight. So but good one for Burnley again. Watford, Watford. It seems like both results.
It's a very typical Watford result away from home. They're brilliant at home, but they just struggle away from home. It's quite
Mm,
difficult to find that consistency at home, Watford. But they are a solid team.
no, they are a solid team. They just struggle away from home. And then 2-0 Sheffield United again called it. Expected Sheffield United to win this. It was all just goal. What was the goal difference gonna be? 2-0, and it was 2-0. This one I also called spots on somehow. 4-0. Yeah, Leeds absolutely thrashing Oxford. Again, very predictable results. Of course, many of us had Oxford potentially staying up probably had more chance of a Derby staying up or a Derby. I think most people wanted Oxford to do well. Do you still see Oxford maybe surviving in this year?
It's an interesting one with Oxford. course, I think a lot of their fans are a bit disappointed with the club's decision to let their manager go. Des Buckingham, of course, he came in last season and did really well. They, of course, got them promoted via the playoffs, being Bolton 2-0 in the final. And he had a decent start to the season, and then he form tailing off a little bit. So results wise, you could probably see it coming, but I think maybe long term Oxford fans were thinking he was going to be the man to to do really well with them. But I watch us football, and he's not got that opportunity. And they've appointed I think it's Gary Rowett as a manager, who's a really experienced manager in the Championship. He's had two spells with Birmingham. He's been at Derby, Stoke. People will most recent you like most what's the word I'm looking for, associate him with his time at Millwall. He had many seasons where he came so close to get Millwall into the playoffs, but just couldn't get over the line. And he oversaw Birmingham's relegation last season, but he was only there for a small sample size of games. I think we all probably could agree that the main reason Birmingham went down is because they appointed Wayne Rooney. That just didn't go to plan, but yeah, I think he would do well with Oxford. Of course, I think the relegation battle is really wide open this year. So I think it's still too early to call who it's looking like it's going to go down. But yeah, it's going to be very close. I think Oxford will give it a good go, but I'm just unsure whether they can stay up as of yet. But really hope. I think we're really hoping they do because yeah, they. I think a lot of people are they're the underdogs of the Championship, so everyone wants to see Oxford do well. So fingers crossed they can.
Now, fingers crossed they can. Well, they are still in a good position in terms of points wise. Like they're not too far down. They're still very tight from 20th down to 24th. Very tight. So yeah, disconnected. Mo got a surprising victory against Blackburn. 1-0. Didn't expect it. What do you think? Blackburn can't do it away from home?
Yeah, I was just quite surprised by this result. Obviously Millwall's, of course, notoriously a pretty tough place to go. Um, most teams won't go there and win this season. Um, but Blackburn coming into it on very very good form. Kept a lot of clean sheets in most games as well. A lot of 1-0, 2-0 wins in there in their run recently. So it was going to be a cagey game. I thought sort of because Blackburn don't concede many, Millwall don't concede many, and it turned out to be a cagey game. I think it was a 94th minute goal to separate the two sides. And yeah, a managerless Millwall get the 3 points. Of course, Neil Harris departed from the club following their 1-0 defeat to Middlesbrough the weekend before these games. So yeah, but I was quite surprised to see Millwall win this one. But it's a great win for them, and it's going to be interesting to see who they bring in as their next manager because I'm still not far off the playoffs, so could potentially still mount a playoff push. But it's gonna be I think it's exciting for Millwall now. Maybe it's an opportunity for them to bring in a high profile manager to maybe push them back next level. Because there's been many seasons where they've just narrowly missed out. So we're hoping this time they can sneak in there. But yeah, good win for them at home to Blackburn here. Then what was the next
Spot
result?
on, spot on. Um, totally. Yeah, I don't know what it is with Blackburn. I just can't seem to get over that hurdle of winning away from home and doing well and qualifying. Like they can do well, but I just can't qualify for the top six. Blackburn.
Yeah,
Same with Millwall also.
yeah, both teams
Um,
with good home records, but maybe struggle a little bit more away.
yeah, yeah. Let me just go to the chat. Be up to everyone inside. Be up, Josephine. Yeah. Merry Christmas to you. I'm saying now already.
Merry Christmas,
Fair
Chelsea.
enough. 15 points. Smash that like button and subscribe. Our channel is also linked in the title, so go check his channel out. Be up, Joshua. Be up to
Yeah,
yourself.
you. Merry Christmas to you for one.
To get mentioned out. Okay, I do what people say. Uh, okay, and he's back. um, we
Wait,
are the Minton boys, making all the noise everywhere we go.
the Minton faithful. I don't even know who that is,
Yeah,
but yeah,
we have
two
to
in the chat.
Minton faithful. But yeah, yeah. So, yeah. 3-3 draw. Plymouth, Middlesbrough. I did say draw, but what was the Middlesbrough bottle of what?
I think it was a mental
It
game.
was tight. It was tight. Yeah, there was one goal for me, one goal for you, basically. 58th minute goal for Plymouth. Then Middlesbrough equalise. Then Plymouth take the lead again. Middlesbrough equalise. This Plymouth score again. They Middlesbrough score. So Plymouth actually bottled the lead 3 times in that game. Looking on that basis, then so both in looking at then at that poor result for Plymouth, but to be honest, very good result for Middlesbrough in terms of being able to get a point away from a tough ground, Plymouth tough ground. But I think they're a team that wants to be in the top 6, going for the playoff spots. You have to win at grounds like Plymouth. You have to.
Yeah, 100%. Because Plymouth were a bit on a bit of a dodgy run recently, even at home where they tend to do far better than away from home historically in the league. Yeah, Middlesbrough, another team who are similar to the likes of Blackburn and Millwall, very inconsistent. They can blow hot and cold Middlesbrough. And yeah, conceding 3 away to Plymouth don't look great. I mean, attacking wise, still scored 3 goals, but I think scored 3 goals and still not come away with the win. Both sides will be disappointed with that. But yeah, that's the thing with Plymouth. They can score goals for them, but I think they're conceding way too many. They conceded by 5 most goals, and that is a problem we need to sort out very quickly.
Yeah, no. Goals there. They've conceded 45 goals, and it's Christmas.
Yeah.
45. Let's check. Most goals conceded in EFL Championship season. Let's check the most goals conceded.
Yeah, Plymouth are conceding quite a fair few at the moment. The rate they're going to concede near 100 goals, which is very, very concerning.
Yeah. Plymouth have conceded 45 this season. But I don't know what is the most. Last season's highest was 90 goals. Was 89 goals last season. That's the highest. Season prior was 72 by Blackpool. So they might break a record. They might break if they go on the trend they are. Maybe they do break that. Rating 87. 87. Then COVID 71 by Huddersfield. Then COVID season 87. So nobody has gone past that 90 mark. It seems like in the last um years. Real question: are Bolton getting promoted? Bolton. Well, I thought you would qualify last season. You would be promoted last season. This season, you're not gonna get caught. You're not. I can.
It
Wait,
looks
is
like,
it? Yeah. If oh you
yeah,
can sneak into that sixth spot maybe, but
yeah,
doubt.
we're just outside the playoffs at the moment, but I don't know. We had a
Mhm,
few watching results this season. People questioning their manager.
mhm. Yeah, it would be very tough for Bolton to qualify. So I don't think you will get promoted. Maybe you qualify for the playoffs.
They can reach the playoffs. I mean, there's a chance, but yeah, sadly, I think maybe automatics are slightly out of the picture now, unfortunately for Bolton.
Mhm. Yeah, Chelsea's 15 record still in the lead for others. Still in the bag for another year. Yeah, still in the bag. But Covent QPR beat Preston 2-1. Expected result almost in terms of Preston's. In terms of QPR's recent form, I thought they would win this game. Don't know what do you make of this result?
It's a good win for QPR against Preston side who had a bit of an unbeaten streak, although a lot of draws in there. I didn't actually win too many games, but there are a few good performances from Preston recently, as
Mhm.
there was for QPR as well, and their run continues, and yeah, they're getting further and further away from that relegation zone now, which is good to see for them, and yeah, hopefully this continues more and more for QPR because I think their fans deserve a little bit better. They've been pretty mid-table, just like we have for the last God knows how many seasons. So I think their fans are due some excitement soon. But now it's a good win, and hopefully can carry on the good run over the Fessa period.
Mhm. Yeah, no, hopefully for them. Sunderland 2-1 against Norwich. Can expect that Norwich have a bad record away at Sunderland, so expect it again. I think. Mm.
Yeah, I think
Um,
you probably would have
yeah,
respected
go.
that result. To be fair, Sunderland are a decent side at home, and Norwich, yeah, like you said, tend to struggle away, especially at Stadium of Light.
Mm.
So yeah, I think I'd
Yes,
put the Sun.
Sunderland are still unbeaten then. Yeah, Sunderland are still unbeaten at home this season. So yeah, West Brom, Bristol.
Yeah,
I said 2-1, 2-0. They kept a clean sheet, man. What's going on with the city?
I just it's difficult to pinpoint what is going on, what is happening with City right now. I mean, we were on a bit of a not a good streak at the moment. I think I saw a stat was we've only won one game in 7, which was a 4-0 win against Plymouth, which obviously on paper looks a good result, but then you look at it context wise, Plymouth are awful away from home, so maybe that result was
I watched that game. I watched the highlights, and I thought, yeah, you guys are cooking. Surely you guys do go on a run, but you didn't. So,
yeah,
surprised. But continue, man.
because we actually had a pretty favourable fixture list for that. Pretty good run, I thought, with Portsmouth away. This was before Portsmouth were starting to build a good game of one. Keep you at home. I was looking to get 3 points for that one, but 1-1 draw. We dominated the whole match, but we made a mistake when our goalkeeper came rushing out of his goal, and player just tapped it past him and scored an absolute worldie. But yeah, and then this result, you were thinking, could we maybe nick a draw, because West Brom tend to draw a lot of games this season, but we just didn't look like we just didn't look like we were in the game. We didn't look interested, and we were by far second best. I think I think there was quite a lot of that the away end was just it didn't look like it could be a bother anymore. With like chance like we've lost the ball and stuff like that, and when you just sat there seeing those chances, you just know it's not a good day out. But we need to bounce back soon. But yeah, it's definitely worrying at the moment. Our playoff hopes are slipping away just like that. But yeah, if we can beat Luton and Portsmouth to round off the year, then that'd be very nice. But just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So let's see what happens. Be up, Steve. Be up to yourself.
Yeah, Steve, Merry Christmas, bro.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, Steve. One more sleep before the big day happening, then watch the days fly past to another new year. Yeah, another new year. New year, new things. Come on, the Robins. Yeah, man, they need to step up. So now let's get into the predictions side of it all. Boxing Day, all the games happening all at once. So let's then get into it with a big clash: Blackburn against Sunderland. Sunderland very good so far. Last 4 games, when unbeaten in the last 4. Away record, they've only lost 3 games away from home. 3 games out of 11 they've lost away from home. They've got a pretty good record away from home. For Blackburn, they lost away from home, but at home they have one, two. They've lost one, two. Only twice this season they've lost at home. Blackburn, so their home record is really good. And Blackburn, they've only lost they've lost twice at home and drawn once. So out of a possible 30, they've only dropped 7 points away from, at home at Ewood Park. Are we expecting another Blackburn win at home? Again, it's usually the home team that wins this, but last season Sunderland did go on to beat them there at Ewood Park. So, but then Blackburn lost to Stoke and Sheffield United. I'm going with a 2-1 Sunderland. I think Sunderland won.
yeah, this is going to be quite a massive game between two really decent sides. Who will be looking to finish in the top six at least. I mean, Sunderland may still have their eyes set on the automatic spots. And yeah, as you say, last season it was the away side who won this game. Both occasions, Sunderland, I think it was 3-1 win for them. You were part of last season. But Blackburn actually went to the Stadium of Light later on in the season and won by 5-1, which was gave them a real confidence boost in as they went on a decent run. Last month of the season, kept them up. I remember they went away to Leeds and won 1-0. It's a good result for them, and they beat Leicester on the final day to deny them 100 points. But yeah, missed one. Probably going to go with the obvious prediction here. I'm going to go down the middle and say it'd be a 1-1 draw. I just can't see a side winning this one. I think both really good sides and take a point off.
Yeah. That would be the first draw in 7 games for between these two sides. So now it's a fair prediction. Then we come to you guys. Ashton Gate, Luton, one loss in their last 4. You guys 1-1 in your last 5. Yeah, up and down. Team wants this game the most. And last season you guys done them 2-0. Luton terrible away record. 1-1 in 10 away from home. Last time they picked up something away from home was Millwall and Portsmouth in September and August. Since Millwall, they haven't picked up any points away from home. And Bristol looked decent at home. You have lost to Burnley and Sheffield United at home. That's it. And we do draw games at your gaff, but you've lost to Sheffield United and Burnley at your place, so it's not too bad for you guys at Ashton Gate. I'm gonna edge it 2-1 to you guys.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a big game for us in terms of whether the fans going to stay on board with our manager Liam Manning because he's had a few dodgy results, and after the game against QPR we finished 1-1 when we should have definitely won that game. There's a few boos at full time, which probably understandable given we're disappointed not to have won that game. And yeah, Luton come into this not winning away from home since you said September, I believe, which would be typical. And since they haven't got any points away from home, it would be typical City if they came here and got something. But we need a win desperately, and I think we will get a win. Not lost a lot at home, but not won a lot either. It's only, I think, 3 wins at home so far this season. But I reckon we get another win. I'm going to agree with you and say we win 2-1, hoping for 3 points to this one because we very desperately need it, especially at home. We need to try to build up more points at home, even though it on the eye it doesn't look too bad. But a lot of draws that can kill you in a push for playoffs like I thought you would be in the season. But yeah, 2-1 City. I'm going to go in this one.
2-1 City. 2-1 City. Steve's gone. Bristol 1-0. Cool. Yeah, Steven won't be happy, but away from home, I don't expect him to predict anything else. Coventry, Plymouth, 50-50 this one, in terms of how Coventry do so far on the Frank Lampard. So far more positive than negative, but 4-1 loss away from home. They back at the arena, Rogue Arena, and Plymouth haven't picked up a win in the last 7 games. They haven't won away from home They've only been able to pick up 2 points away from home, Plymouth. So it's not looking good for them in terms of away record. I'm gonna back Coventry 2-0.
Plymouth is a very, very weird side, of course. I'd like to see them stay up because I just think they've got a brilliant fan base, and travelling all to these different grounds, they have to travel the most miles out of any team, being right near the bottom of the UK, down in Devon. So yeah, but they turn out in great numbers, and they make themselves heard everywhere that they go. So they deserve a good result some point soon on the road. But as we just mentioned previously, the rate at which they conceded a lot of goals, 45 goals scored, no, 45 goals conceded, already this season. It's not looking good for them. I think they'll concede a few more here. But against Middlesbrough, I think it shows like they can score a lot of goals as well. So Coventry can score and concede as well. We shipped 4 away to Portsmouth last time out. So I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw on this one. I'm still not convinced by Frank Lampard Coventry. So yeah, I think 2-2. I'll go with that between Coventry and Plymouth.
2-2. Plymouth can score goals. They can score goals. Coventry can concede goals. Let's see. Rooney couldn't manage a Tom Tank. Jeez. Couldn't manage a kids team. Crazy. Next is 2 informed sides in Sheffield Wednesday and Middlesbrough. Sheffield Wednesday for one loss in 7 for them, so they doing really good. As for Middlesbrough, they're also doing really good. 2 losses in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 losses in 9 for Middlesbrough. Sheffield, decent away record. They lost to Sheffield United and Luton, Millwall, and Sunderland. So they've lost 4 out of their 10 games away from home. They look pretty decent, Sheffield Wednesday. Middlesbrough, very good at home, very good. Only 3 losses at home this entire season. So very good from Middlesbrough so far. Um, and they have a very good record, Middlesbrough, against Sheffield Wednesday. I'm going to go with 2-1. No, 2-2. I'm going 2-2. I reckon draw. In the draw.
This is going to be. Well, I reckon it could be quite a cagey game, maybe. See 2 decent sides on paper, and Danny Robb, the manager at Sheffield Wednesday, doing a great job. On a decent run at the moment. Of course, last night beat Stoke 2-0. That was with 10 men. Stoke had a chance to pull one back late on with a penalty, but it was missed by striker Tom Cannon. Middlesbrough they are inconsistent. I think the way Sheffield Wednesday play, they like to make it hard for themselves for teams to break them down. So I think Middlesbrough could struggle potentially miss one. So that's why I've gone for Sheffield Wednesday to nick a 1-0 win away from home. Might come as a bit of a shock, but I think Middlesbrough, they're a bit up and down with Sheffield Wednesday. They're on a good run, only 1 defeat in their last I can't remember how many games that's been, but as a Blackburn who are on a good run until last weekend. So yeah, I'll go 1-0 Sheffield Wednesday, I think, into this one.
1-0 Sheffield.
1-0 to the Wednesday.
1-0 victory. Okay, fair. 2-0 Middlesbrough. Fair enough. I'll get to that comment when we get to Southampton, Steve. Norwich, Millwall. Norwich 0 wins in the last 4. Millwall ended a terrible run of 6 games with a win. And at home to Blackburn, they travel away from home. Got 1 win away from home. They have lost to Cardiff, Middlesbrough, Bristol, so 3 losses away from home. Home for Millwall. And away from home, they've never beaten Norwich in the last 10 games. So I'm going with, well, the recent one. Which is this recent one? I'm backing I'm gonna back Norwich. I'm gonna get back to winning my 2-0. No, their home record is not the best, inconsistent, but should be able to. Let's go 3-1. 3-1 Norwich, actually. 3-1.
Yeah, as you say, I mean, Norwich's home record has tailed off a lot because they had a really good home record unbeaten there for about a year before we went there in early November and beat them 2-0, and since then their home form has dipped a little bit. But as you say, it's a very, very poor record at Norwich. Maybe a bit of a bogey ground for them to go to because actually been looking at the head-to-head and they haven't won there since 1968, which is just crazy. And this
1968, that's crazy. I'm
and
gonna
it's,
make it then 3-0. Ain't scoring.
of course Norwich do score a lot, but on the flip side also concede quite a lot. Millwall, the opposite really, don't score, don't concede many. So I think it'd be won by the old goal. If either team is going to win it, I'm just got more faith in Norwich considering Millwall's record there. So I say 2-1 to Norwich. I reckon they're gonna get back to win aways against Millwall.
That's fair enough. 4-0 Norwich. Yeah, I'm making it 3-0. Crazy. And then these two teams, boy, will win first battle basically. Um, Oxford winless in the last 7. Cardiff winless in their last 8. Haven't picked up a win all season. They've picked up 3, 4, 5, 6 points away from home. Only Cardiff and Oxford, they've got 4 wins at home. Could this be a turn? So I'm gonna go 2-1 Oxford. I'm gonna edge it to Oxford.
This is quite a big game to be fair. You'd think maybe this could be a turning point for either side in their season. Of course, struggling down the bottom of the table. You mentioned Cardiff's poor record away from home. They haven't won a game away from home so far this season. They had a decent home record at the start. When they sacked their manager and they replaced him with Omar Reza, I think his name is. But their home form has not even tailed off recently as well. Of course, 200 defeat at home to Sheffield United last time out. So, yeah, I'm quite worried for Cardiff that they could be, get dragged into this relegation battle. I believe they're still occupying, I think it's 22nd place. So, not good for them. And Oxford, of course, just recently brought in a new manager, Gary Rowett. We talked about him, about experience from Championship. So, yeah, I agree with you. I think it would be a manager bounce, yeah. and I think Oxford will win 2-0. We're going to get first win in God knows how long. I think it was since early November when they beat Hull 1-0 at home. I'm going to get another home win, I reckon, Oxford. To continue Cardiff's misery on the road. Oxford 2, Cardiff 0 in this one. Wait, Hannah, I think it might have disconnected. I don't think we can hear you.
Oh, apologies. Yeah, I was muted. Um, yeah, Hull finally ended an unbeaten streak of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 13 games. Finally a win. One win in. But I guess that's what a new manager does. New manager bounce for Hull. And this one, Preston don't do. They do better at home than away. They've only lost twice at home this season, but they get draws. I'm gonna go with a 1-1 draw in this one.
I think a draw is quite a realistic result, to be fair. I mean,
4 draws in the last 10.
Preston tends to draw a lot recently. You know, I'm beating Run before losing away to QPR last time out. But I don't know, I got a really good feeling about Hull. You know, it's still probably also have a little bit of a manager bounce, new manager bounce, and I think Ruben Sellers is a very underrated manager. So I reckon Hull gonna go here and get a shock win. It's probably one of my shock predictions, but I'm gonna say Hull to win 2-1. But yeah, even a draw will be a good result for them. But I reckon we can go there and get the 3 points and steer them further away from that relegation zone, which is it'd be a disaster if Hull went down. To be fair, because I think their squad's way too good to go down. It's just an unfortunate series of events that took place at the end of last season. Second, their manager Liam Brasinia, and then bringing in Tim Walter, that didn't really work out. And now I think Ruben Sellers is the right man for the job. So yeah, I reckon Hull go to Preston and get a 2-1 win.
2-1. Be a massive result for all. Massive. And what did I just? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Lost. Jeez. Okay. How many games left? 5 games. Um.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sheffield United, Burnley, massive game. And Burnley, their streak is being tested. They have 2 losses away from home, but they haven't lost in the last 9 games. They haven't lost. Sheffield United even more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 8. So 11 games. So Sheffield United unbeaten in 11. Burnley unbeaten in, what did I say? 9 games. So 11 games unbeaten versus 9 games unbeaten. Burnley only 1 win away at Sheffield in the last 8 games, and that one came where at one came last time these two were together in the league under company. I'm going I reckon Burnley might play defensive. Both of the two Sheffield United's two losses came away from home, so they unbeaten at home this entire season. Burnley's two losses came away from home against Millwall and Sunderland. Tough places to go to. This one another tough place to go. I'm gonna go 2-2. I'm sitting on a fence. What do you think?
I think I'm going to have to sit on the fence with this one as well. Of course, two brilliant sides in the Championship, and they're definitely contenders for promotion at the end of the season. Both really good defensive records as well. But Sheffield United, I think they've got a good run of clean sheets at home. Burnley, they've conceded by at least amount of goals so far this season. I think they've really 9 goals conceded, I do believe. But I feel like both teams will score.
Yeah, Burnley have conceded two less goals than Sheffield United, but they've scored 4 less than Sheffield United. So they've conceded 2 less, but also scored 4 less.
Yeah, both teams, because of their good defensive records, I don't think it'll be as high scoring as you've gone for. I've gone for a 1-1 draw. But yeah, both sitting on the fence on this one. I can't back winning this one. I'm going to say 1-1.
Yeah. Just can't call it. Chatting 3-1, Sheffield 2-1. I think it will be closer than that because Sheffield. I don't know. Yeah, 1-1 is probably a better one. Let's say if you was to etch it to somebody, who would you etch it to? I would go home team Sheffield if I had to pick.
Yeah, I think I'd go with the home team Sheffield just because of their home advantage. Brilliant at home. So they've lost a game so far at home season. So yeah, if I were to back a team to win, probably would be Sheffield United.
But yeah, next game, massive game for Swansea. QPR unbeaten in the last 7. QPR 2 losses back to back. 2 losses in their last 6. 2 losses. And QPR, you looked at away record, very good away record. Swansea last beaten QPR in September. I'm going with 2-0 QPR, 2-0.
That'd be a massive result for QPR away from home. And yeah, Swansea, a bit like us, really struggling as of late. Two defeats in the last 2. Which was very disappointing for them against Sunderland, being 2-0 up and ultimately lose that game 3-2. And a 2-1 defeat away to Hull doesn't look great either. Yeah, they need to get something here. I reckon we will get something, but I don't think it'll be a win. I'm going to say it's going to be another 1-1 draw. I think QPR would definitely be more happy with a draw, especially away from home. A win would be incredible for them. We are going for a 1-1 draw here between Swansea and QPR.
1-1. Fair enough. Quite pathetic, really. Quite pathetic. That's what Brentford were on the weekend. But yeah, people do make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, sure. Then it's Watford Portsmouth. Watford received their first loss in 6 games. They received their first loss. Portsmouth got their first one in a while. But Portsmouth look very good at home. Away from home, is where they struggled. They've got 1-1 that was against QPR. I'm backing Watford. Have Watford lost away at home this season? I don't think they've lost
No, I don't think they
that
have.
pitch yet.
I think they're beaten at home since they appointed
Yeah, unbeaten.
Tom Heavily, which is a good start.
Unbeaten at home, yeah. QPR bad. One sec. QPR bad away from home. But the thing is, in the last 10 games, they've won 3 away. At Swansea, they've won 3 away at Swansea. Uh, did you beat Everton? Did you beat Everton? That's my question. 3-1 Swansea. And lots of shouts for Swansea. So question is basically how far will Watford win then? Or do we go for draw? I'm going 3-1. 3-1 Watford.
Well, that's funny you say about Hannah because I've gone for the exact same scoreline. I'm also going to go for a 3-1 win to Watford. Not only Watford are, of course, brilliant at home, but Portsmouth, they do tend to struggle away. Watford, again, I was looking at them head to head, and Portsmouth have not won away at Watford since 1996. So, yeah, that's quite a long time since we've won there. Also, they've only won 5 times in their history away at Watford. So, yeah, I'm going to go 3-1 Watford, I think. But Portsmouth is just, I think for them, it's more about trying to build their home form and get a couple of wins away. But Watford are probably one of the best home records, of course, in the league. So, yeah, I'm going to say a 3-1 win to Watford.
3-1 to Watford. But Derby against West Brom. Derby were good the first 2 games, then poor. Chatting 2-0, 2-0. Okay. West Brom still very good record. Derby, they don't have a good record. Last 6 games they haven't won away from home against Derby. You know what? At home, Derby gonna take the 2-1 Derby.
I can definitely see a result of that happening. Because Derby have been decent at home, so far season better than on the road. And of course, West Brom tend to struggle at Pride Park. They haven't beaten Derby there since 2003. So
Yeah.
yeah, again, quite a long time since the Baggies have gone there and won. West Brom, I mentioned they like to draw a lot earlier, so I think both sides will cancel each other out here. I reckon. I say a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
Yeah, 1-1 draw for me. That's
Enough.
Either side winning.
Enough. Yeah. Okay. I've got 1-1. 1-1 draw. Stoke against Leeds. Let's just check the record. See. Leeds only 1 away win. In the last 6 games. Stoke do have a good record against Leeds at Stoke Bit 360 Stadium. Leeds have only won 3 times away from home this season. Lost to Blackburn, lost to Millwall. It's only 2 games they've lost, but so they do draw. Stoke haven't won in a while. What, 8 games haven't won? Drawn most of their own games. Where's your head at? This one then.
Yeah, you'd like to back a favourite, which is I think clearly Leeds in this one. Stoke going through a rough patch at the moment. It's they haven't won since the 5th of November. I believe going to beat Blackburn away 2-0. want to say about Wolves. And Leeds, of course. Of course, I think they're not losing a lot, but they're not winning a lot on the road. But I think I don't know about Stoke. I don't know about their manager, Narcis Palach. Of course, he came in near the start of the season to replace Steven Schumacher, who people still think he got harshly sacked at Stoke. And well, it's not going well for them at the moment. Definitely not. And sadly, I think that continues saying it's a brilliant, talented Leeds side. I'm gonna say a 3-1 win away from home for Leeds. To put pressure on Sheffield United at the top. But yeah, both those sides, Sheffield United and Leeds, occupying the automatic spots moment. So yeah, but I feel quite happy so far with how this season's going. See how it goes 3-1 Leeds into this one.
I'll just edge it to Leeds. I think it will be a tough game for them. First late kickoff as well. What 10, 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
And
kickoff.
actually, yeah. Well. Um, my gut is telling me 1-1. Yeah, my gut's telling me 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah. I'm gonna change one prediction. Gonna switch to Sheffield United 2-1. I
Oh,
hope it doesn't.
as a bold prediction.
I hope it doesn't hurt me, but yeah, that going with that. 3-0 leads, 3-1. Okay, so lots of leads. So yeah, I'm going. That's the predictions then. Yeah, let's quickly have a look at the table and how the standings look. I know this is a longer stream than usual, but hope we've kept you guys entertained. So we start at the bottom. From Plymouth till Stoke, even till Preston. Not due to basically from Plymouth till from 24th to 16th, it's only 6 points. It's 6 points gap from 16th till 24th. And Luton till 10th is 3 points. 3 points. 3 points the difference between 15th and 10th. And then 9th till 5th is 5 points. And then Sunderland to Sheffield is 5 points as well. So again, very tight. I split it in those groups basically. So very tight on both ends. I want to check if there's any games I can watch. Being shown the 26th. Just checking now. But yeah. Alright, they're showing wait, what time is Derby West Brom?
I think Derby West Brom is maybe at 5:30 kickoff.
Yeah. So they're showing 3 games actually. Derby West Brom, Stoke Leeds. I can probably maybe do both, to be honest. Don't know how the Premier League fixtures look in terms of Premier League timings. But Stoke Leeds, what's Leicester, Liverpool, Leicester, Wolves, Man United. That's probably a good game to do.
That will be a
Wolves, Man
decent.
United, or good game like Derby County versus West Brom. Why do you choose? So yeah. But yeah, I might do a live there. So yeah, championship season has been very good. A few boring games here or there, but very good, very good. So yeah, be up though. Be up yourself, Aaron, for joining. Share out your socials. Where can people find you?
Yeah, of course. If any of you have a spare moment to come check out my channel, then do feel free. called Honey Gun, where I do a lot of previews for my club, Bristol City. Hopefully, we can get back to enemies against Luton this weekend. And of course, I am. I mean, I am. I regularly feature on a lot of your guys' channels. For example, obviously here Hannah Coach Corner, where most weeks we do our championship predictions, and been really enjoying that so far. And of course, feature on RS Talks Football channel with the Premier League preview occasionally as well, and also I do Syria and Portuguese league predictions on Football Overseas channel as well. So do feel free to go check all of them out. Of course, many features sometimes haven't done much recently, but sometimes on Mr. B's channel as well. Hive Football Chat, so make sure to go check them out as well. Massive Brentford fan, and so yeah, thanks for having me on, Hannah, and yeah, I really enjoyed it as always, and I just want to say again, Merry Christmas to all of you guys, and yeah, let's hope we get the best birthday Christmas present, which is a win for all of our teams in the Boxing Day fixtures.
Mm. Yeah, no, appreciate you for coming through. And yeah, like you said, Merry Christmas to you and Merry Christmas to all the viewers. Um, and yeah, hopefully we do all get a good present with our teams winning. So yeah, big up to every single one of you guys. Will be a vlog out probably later tonight. So yeah, just need to sort out stuff, but edited it well basically, but a few tweaks. So yeah, be up to every single one of you guys. Um, and then I'll see you all in a bit. Cheers, people. See you all in. Cheers. Merry Christmas, all.
Merry Christmas, guys.